or kids have gotten out of school and like they're playing in the backyard and you're like,
what?
You cannot continue to record.
Whoa, hold on.
When children.
Hold on. What? What's going on, you guys? It's your boy TOSKinger. We are back. I hope you guys had a fantastic morning and sleep. Well, sleep and then morning. I hope you guys had that. Just hope it was great. Today, we are going to watch a video from Pillow Talk. Now, this video is called Rachel Starr Covered in Baby Oil with Hayley Davies. Guys, if you grew up in my era, Rachel Starr is part of our childhood, all right, in a very personal way. I'm not going to discuss any further. You'll recognize this person as we talk and watch the video. But guys, let's check it out. Let's see what Pillow Talk has to offer. Bing, bang, boom. Let's go.
I would never allow somebody to cream pie in me if I knew that their diet was shit. They're filling their body with poison.
If their diet was shit, that would affect a cream pie?
Yes.
Yeah, you'll get BV. It tastes like gasoline.
If you can't even take care of your own body, you think I'm going to let you put your DNA inside of me? You can fuck off a cliff.
Ladies and gentlemen.
All right, so we know what this is going to be about now.
Welcome to Pillow Talk.
Let's waste some time.
Show, babies.
Fuck.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to your favorite podcast. This is Pillow Talk. I'm your host, Ryan Pownnall, the number
Hello,
one
Ryan.
adult show in the world. We thank you guys for tuning in every week. Big deal today. First episode with Jerkmate as our presenting title sponsor, the number one adult campsite in the world. I jerked off on there with this girl, Jessica from Colombia, for an hour last night. Best time of my life. Unbelievable. I love her. I want to fly her down to marry her. Jerkmate is the best. We're so happy to have them. Co-hosting today, back on the show. She was actually on...
Okay, so one thing you got to give this guy some praise for is that he doesn't give a fuck what he says. And you know what? Good on him, man. He's doing his thing. I guess I'm kind of like that too. I just don't talk about jerking off and doing all that fucking gay weird shit. But I speak my mind, so maybe I am somewhat similar in a way. I'm not like Ryan Pownnall.
on the Brandy Love episode.
I was.
Classic episode.
Hello.
Classic
Hello.
episode.
Yeah.
But she was a little shy. We're trying to break her out of her shell this week. She's the hardest worker in the industry. She shoots 2 to 4 scenes a day.
Holy
This is
shit.
Hayley Davies.
Hi,
2 to 4 scenes a day?
Also my neighbor. 5 doors down. Same floor.
Yeah, same floor.
How about that?
We love that.
We're sauna buddies.
I hear everything.
Oh, left him
I
hanging.
hear everything.
Shut
Who was that?
up. What
Hollywood
am I-
Cash last night?
Oh,
He moans loud.
Rio.
He moans loud.
Get Rio.
He?
Our guest today.
I'm so
For
confused.
2.5 years, she has been my dream. I've DM'd her 642 times, I counted. As a little boy growing up in Ottawa, Canada,
Oh, he's from
there's
Ottawa.
2 girls in my life. I had braces, ugly hair, and I could only count on Mia Malkova and Rachel Starr. They were always there for me every night when I went home.
That's right.
That guy's cringe as fuck.
Started her career back in 07
Yes.
Wow, yeah. Since
when a
2007.
director from Hustler discovered her. At Hustler Strip Club.
He wasn't a director from Hustler. Yeah, he was just at Hustler.
He was a director at Hustler.
Guys, we know Rachel Starr, all right? We don't need this long, dramatic fucking introduction. We know who this bitch is. She's great. The ass is fantastic. We'll leave it at that, okay?
Because you were stripping at Hustler.
Oh, yeah, okay. So there,
As a director inside Hustler.
yes, inside Hustler, but he wasn't a director for Hustler, yes.
The greatest brunette to ever grace the cameras. Rachel Starr.
Thank you. Happy to be here.
You know I'm nervous.
Don't be
Thanks for
I've been
coming,
dreaming this
bitch.
moment since I was a little boy.
What can I do to make you not nervous?
Oh, I can think of many things.
We do have an OnlyFans page, Rachel Starr.
Lit.
Oh, it's so nice to see you. And you're nice. You're a human being.
Thank you.
Sweet angel.
Yeah, I'm human.
How much coke does
you
this
play
guy do?
pickleball. You
I do.
dance. You know, our first guest, co-host, thank you for showing up. You know, I was upset. And your first concern was she okay?
I really do want to make sure she's okay.
Good
Like
heart.
something must have happened.
Good heart.
Yeah.
So tell us what's going
What?
on in your life now.
Oh my gosh, I've got so many things. So on you want to start with the personal side or the work side?
Hold
or
on. I know you want to hear this bimbo talk, but wait 1 second. There was always this thing. Me and my buddies were always talking about this shit. And we're such dicks. Like, we're assholes for no reason. We were always like, hey, like, Rachel Starr looks kind of like a horse. And we were like, hey, we don't give a shit. Fuck it. Who cares? But she kind of has that weird horse face thing going. But I don't give a shit because, okay, whatever. I'll take it. Don't give a fuck.
Just flow with
Let's
it?
go with the work because you did 17 years, is it? 14,
Yes.
17.
Yeah, so this makes 17 years. Started in 2007.
It's a long time.
I've done over 600 movies.
Legend.
Oh, holy fuck.
Legend.
And lots of contracts that were exclusive throughout. Lots of awards, Hall of Fame awards, like all the things. So I kind of like I hit all the markers, and I'm still going strong.
No
I'm
way.
Still filming. I'm still making content. It's all like just straight on my OnlyFans and
Good for her.
just driving
guess.
that kind of like a beast, really. Like OnlyFans has really become like a monster of a platform to.
You must be fucking caking on that thing.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
You're
but
exclusive
it's
to OnlyFans.
Like, we're talking 7-figure days for Rachel Starr.
No way.
She's rich.
but no, it's beautiful. You know, OnlyFans is interesting
7-figure
because
days?
with all of the experience in professional filming, you have so many scripts that you've gone through that have kind of like perfectly set you up for fantasies and just
Yeah, like who? I need a lifeguard, hurry. This is a bathtub. Like that kind of script. Hey, welcome to the moon. And then you fuck a Martian. Like what kind of like, you know, Steven Spielberg ass scripts are you dealing with here? I'd really like to know. I think that would be fun to explore.
to be on like off the cuff, like come up with something. And I think that's the years and years of professional sets and all of the scripts that have been thrown at. Or
Scripts.
I mean, how many times have you necessarily been on set? You have your original script and then something happens with the location or whatever it is, and on the fly, like we have to just
Yeah.
flip it.
Yeah.
And it has to be something completely different.
Yeah.
Well, I feel
Who
like that's
cares?
one of the big things that's helped with OnlyFans is having kind of like all of those just, you know, like in a little file in the back of my
Yeah.
head,
So
and
wait.
like off the cuff, I can just like make any content and just
you become more
okay.
creative.
Are you
Yeah.
are you acting in your OnlyFans scenes?
What do you mean acting?
Like the full
Acting like she gives a
build
shit.
up.
Yeah, like I do like a fantasy build out, like
Fucking see,
Like the
that's what I like.
intros,
yeah,
Yeah.
That's
like
what I
one of
like.
my favorite.
I would be the best porn director in the fucking world. Now, this is just off the cuff. I have no idea what I'm going to talk about now, but I want to just like play it out. Maybe I can actually do a really good job. Okay, opening scene. I don't really fucking know. Opening scene. We're going through the woods. Going through the woods. You see our protagonist. Young, strapping male. What do you want, dog? You want to come up? All right, fuck. He ran away. I was gonna get him to come up on here and we can talk about this guy. Anyway, young strapping male comes into the fold and he is walking through the woods, you know, fucking sauntering on, like, and he's got his gun, right? He's ready to hunt. Crawling, crawling, crawling. All of a sudden, in a cave, he sees some kind of Sasquatch creature. Ooh, ooh, ah, ah, looking ass bitch, all right? And she's got huge tits, or it's got huge tits. Little hairy, but doesn't matter. He's walking, he's like, oh, I can get a strapping sum for this fucking bitch. So he goes into the cave, and all of a sudden, she's like, ooh, ooh, ah, ah, in the corner. Big ass fucking hairy Bigfoot tits. All of a sudden, you see she's protecting her harem of 4 other Bigfoot bitches. And then they start to attack the guy because the guy's outnumbered. He's like, oh, I dropped my gun. Boom, boom, boom. Starts banging on his fucking chest. And all of a sudden, they rip his fucking shirt open, take his clothes off. The Bigfoot start graping him. And I put G in front of the R just so like I don't get, you know, like whatever, like, I don't know, flagged. But anyway, they start doing the do with him, right? They start going in, they go in. And then the hunter impregnates all of them and starts a new family in the cave with his porn Bigfoot bitches. That's a porn video. As someone needs to make that movie now. And if they don't, I will. I will be your next porn director. You're welcome, people. You're fucking welcome. Starring Rachel Starr.
You don't like
It's-
Gonzo. Is that what you're saying?
Don't like Gonzo.
Yeah.
I'd like to
He
see a
likes
build
the
up.
whole intro.
Well, I
Yeah.
think technically.
How did we get here? Why
Yeah,
they fucking?
yeah.
So I think technically mine would still be considered Gonzo because my intro is like a minute.
Yeah, but no one else is even
You know?
doing that. Trust me.
I think minutes still.
I've seen every girl's OnlyFans video of all time, all right? No one's doing a minute even.
He's a simp
There's
master.
just dildos there. I'm like, what even turned you on, baby? How did we get here? You know?
That's quite shocking, actually. So I don't know. I think one of my favorites is probably like the peep and tom, like where I'm like, you know, I have my shutters and I'm like looking out the shutters. I've got like this little outfit and I'm just like,
This dog is annoying the fuck out of me. Come on, man. Come up. What do you want? Come watch this video with me. All right? You have no choice now. How we doing? Say hi, Rambo. Hello. We're going to watch this video, dude. Get away from my face.
Oh, that's
you know,
hard.
whether it's, you know, the neighbor's husband or I don't know, the mailman, whatever it is. And it's like just trying to like peep, catch my little show or
like that.
I'm all hot and bothered. Like there he is again, you know?
Because we think it could happen to us.
hot.
Yeah.
Us idiots say, that's going to be me. If I move to Dallas, that's me.
Yeah, or the baby oil stuff is always a really big
good
one
times.
for me. Like, if I had to pick two fetishes that were my favorite, I would say if it has to do with baby oil, I'm all over it, and water.
But isn't it just a fucking bitch after you're done shooting? It never comes off. You probably still have some on now.
But to me, I feel like
But her
baby
skin's
oil
nice and
works in your
glowy.
favor because it's like you're not having to pull out a lube bottle on top of it. Like you're already ready. You're ready to rock. You're like, let's go.
I find I have done the baby oil sex once. I tried it with an ex.
Yeah.
And it's so slippery. You know, it's like sex in a pool. Too wet.
Yeah.
You don't
Where
feel the
it's like
vagina.
And have you
Right.
ever like gone to eat the
don't give a
pussy
shit.
with baby
Ew.
oil? It's the most feral taste.
No, actually, I haven't.
Oh my god, I did it once. I was like,
Well, I think also like so we used to do a lot of like actual baby oil. We just call them baby oil scenes now, but we mostly like use coconut oil, which
Oh, that's the
does
best.
have
A lot
a better
nicer.
taste for sure. The problem that people don't realize with coconut oil is when your saliva mixes with coconut oil, it turns white.
that's kind of hot. It's creamy.
It can be, but sometimes it can be like not
what's
the
going
visual
on there?
effect that you're going for.
I've actually had that happen where I'm doing like a blowjob and jerking it and it's going white and I'm like, ew, this looks like I've got some weird white spit coming out.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah.
Rabies.
And that is the only oil I know of that it's like something to do with the chemistry of mixing with your saliva and it turns.
Isn't that interesting? Rambo, what do you think of that? What do you think about when coconut oil turns into white saliva? I don't think he has much to say on this. I don't think he's ever really experienced it. Frankly, I don't really think he cares. Rambo, what do you really think? Okay, he's getting off. Fuck out of here. Such a weird animal. Fuck, leave me alone already. God.
Turns
I
white.
didn't
It's like,
know
what
that.
is
It
that?
makes
It's like a
sense.
milky white.
Yeah.
Kind of interesting. But so anyway, back to my original. So yeah, we used to originally use baby oil, and so it, you know, now is more. Oh God, we've done grapeseed oil. Like our industry
Grapeseed
really
oil.
has gone through
Okay.
phases. With
How do you like
this.
the grapeseed oil?
You guys just get bored and make it up.
I think
You're like,
that
let's
a lot
use
of,
deer oil today.
Ew.
my heavens to Betsy.
What did she say?
So I think, well,
My
I think
heavens
a lot
to
of people in
Betsy?
the industry, contrary to like what people would think, there's a lot of very health conscious people, and baby oil really isn't that great for you to be putting inside. But yeah, so baby oil scenes I think are my favorite. The way it glistens on the skin, it looks amazing under like whether it's indoor lights or outdoor lights. You don't have to worry
look
about
like a
lube,
mirror.
You're already lubed up. It makes skin pop in every right way. The only downside to oil is your makeup is melting off your face.
Who cares?
If you
Who cares? Shut up. I have a funny story. It's not funny. It's actually more disturbing than funny. But anyway, when I was younger, I went to do this competition, and it was almost like I guess you could say a male pageant thing. I was in university, my first year of university, and I met this chick on Tinder, and she was like, hey, you want to be part of this thing? So she was recruiting, looking for like handsome dudes. And I'm like, hey, I'm a handsome dude. Sure, I'll do it. Basically, 12 winners get to go to Jamaica, and they get to go to this resort to shoot a calendar. And I'm like, oh, fuck yeah, cool. Free vacation. Yeah, no problem. So I participated, and I won. We go there, and we go to Jamaica, and we go to this resort, and I go to the restaurant because we're starving. We've been flying all day, had no food, so we went to the restaurant. I open the door, and there's this woman who comes out with these huge fake fucking, I don't know, triple D tits, and there's tape on them, like electrical tape. And I'm like, this is a restaurant? Why is she coming out like that? And we go and sit at the table, and I see her around the restaurant. There's a bunch of people wearing these fucking weird, like, BDSM outfits and leather and shit. And I'm like, guys, where the fuck are we? What is this? And then the guy says, we're at hedonism. And I'm like, what is that? I read the name on the front, hedonism. Okay, what is that? What is that? Where are we? Tell me, give me answers. And no one tells me. And they're like, don't you know it's a swingers resort? And I'm like, what's a swinger? I have never experienced this type of life yet. This is brand new to me. I have no clue. And they're like, it's a swinger is basically like when couples like have sex. So basically a lot of people, you're going to see a lot of people fucking around here. And I'm like, no way that's where we're at, bro. No fucking way. Anyway, back to like the point. There was a moment where we had to go and we had to be on the nude side of the resort. So they had the prude side and the nude side. So we had to go and do a promo for this pageant thing, this like calendar shoot or whatever on the nude side. And I'm like, fuck, get me out of here. I don't want to be part of this shit. Because like I just don't like looking at naked people, especially when they're old, wrinkly, and naked. We're walking and then we see this pool. It's like a rubber or like a plastic pool, like a kiddie pool, and we see these two couples in there. They're covered in baby oil and they're just trading wives, throwing them around, fucking doing fucking twists and shit, like break dancing naked and fucking at the same time. And dude, I saw that and I'm like, this place is fucked. I couldn't believe it, man. I was like, where am I? I'm like 21 years old. I couldn't believe it. 21. Yeah. No, 20. Yeah, I was 20 years old. First encounter with a nude sex pool oil shit. Swinger.
Yeah. Oh, your hair. But almost the
eyeliner.
hair kind of looks like okay because it's almost like you're out of a pool, like wet hair, like shower hair.
Yeah.
But it's not going to hold a curl. It's just going to be bored straight.
Yeah.
It's not holding a curl.
But when are adult stars going to stop wearing eyeliner? It always gets messed up.
Yeah,
It's hot,
but you
man.
know
Fuck
what?
up.
Is that on purpose?
On some level, I mean that's kind of a fetish. It's like making her mascara
You know
around
what?
her face.
It turns me on.
too.
Yeah.
Like
turns me
that
on.
was a
Admitting, I say
yeah,
yes,
it's
that's
like,
true.
It's like the
Hot.
give no fucks. Like I don't.
It's on
I'm
purpose.
after this.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay.
I feel like
Good.
I can't pull it
Good
off
to know.
though.
But then water, on the other hand, to me, it can't be just water. Like I don't want to do just water. It has to be baby oil with water because when baby oil is on the skin, the water beads up on it so beautifully. Oh my! And if you get goosebumps, like the whole thing, like I just think it's so beautiful.
Damn, she's hot.
The baby oil and the
I feel like Rachel Starr and I would get along because she's all about the aesthetics. I like that too. I'm an artist, man. Like I said, I painted that shit on the wall back there. I like when things look good, and it's true. You know, whether it be like oil glistening in the sunlight or with water and stuff, and how it beads on the skin. That's hot, man. It's fucking sexy. She's hot, and she's talking about things that make her hot. Rachel Starr, I like what you're talking. Keep spewing all your shit at me. I appreciate your artistic aesthetics here.
booty queens, it's like it's a must, right?
Yeah, well,
Oh
tits
my
too,
God,
because if they
yes.
have big tits,
Fair.
I mean, like that whole.
Fair.
I mean, honestly, even if they don't have an ass and they don't have baby oil makes
really just
everyone
sex.
Now it
look
looks like you
better.
have an
Just
ass.
sex
yeah.
and baby oil.
Yeah, I mean, it's a thing for sure. So yeah, those would be my two favorites. But yeah, so I do all kinds of fantasy things for OnlyFans. But I think all of that comes on the back of just being in the industry for so long that, you know, professional production companies put so much money and research into what is trending and what are people looking for.
Oh, that's easy
So
though, dude.
I didn't have to do that research. You know, it's like I learned what all of this stuff was through being a professional actress. And now I get to utilize that knowledge, and I have like this file folder of all these fantasies in my brain that
Yeah.
now I get to be the director.
Yes.
Good times.
I get to write my own script. And it's quite interesting, and it's also kind of humbling.
Well, I'll speak for all men when I say there's not enough reverse cowgirl POV in this world. You have an iconic one, though. Do you know the one I'm talking about?
Yes.
With the hair up?
Yes.
The crawl? That's like your
What?
goat scene. I've watched that one 650 times.
I don't know what he's
That
talking
was
about.
my fuck,
Does this-
fuck, page 12 of the hub.
When he talks like this, I can't tell if they do the awkward laugh or the uncomfortable laugh. Because I don't know, man. I feel like even though you're in this industry, if you know that someone is watching you naked and they speak on it, it's kind of an odd feeling. Like if I was in a room with like two people, let's say, just like this, right? And one person in the room was talking about how they watched me do something sexual, I'd be like, can we move on? Can we like talk about something else? Not just me? Please?
Go to. You know what I'm talking about.
Yes.
Who is that guy, by the way?
Oh God.
No one knows. That is an anonymous legend.
Who was that?
That's
Yeah, you
crazy.
see,
They
you
don't
don't
even
even
know.
remember.
Well, I mean, I've done so many freaking scenes. How do you keep up with all of them? You know what's funny is on OnlyFans not long ago, there was someone that was like adamant. You couldn't see anything but like the lower half of me and like my iconic flower tattoo, right? And it's like this cream colored couch, which also, how many cream colored couches have you shot? Films,
Yeah.
right? Like,
Oh,
I'm like,
yeah.
this isn't narrowing it down.
That's insane,
and
too.
And like, so all I have
Cream
is,
color
like,
with naked people.
my flower, a cream color couch, and this guy's dick. And I'm sitting here going, and they want to know who the male performer was. And I'm like, are you like, do you think I memorized what these dicks look like? Like,
I too-
how am
I get
supposed
offended.
to?
Yeah.
Because I bring up scenes to girls and no one knows anything. You guys shoot and just forget the next day. You get men in blacked.
I remember all mine, but after a period of time, it
You're
might not
new
be
in the
like
game.
that.
So I was really good for a long time that like anybody could almost throw any picture or anything at me. And I could even remember the script, like what the storyline was about. But I think once
TikTok
after
came.
you're about in for 5 years, if you're shooting like consistently after about 5 years, your brain just can't hold the information
Yeah.
anymore. And you
That's fair.
have to start deleting files. Like literally.
I had a guy at this party the other night, though, try to tell me I've shot with him 3 times. He was acting like I was uncool for not remembering him. And I was like,
Wow.
I
Who's the guy?
don't know, because I've never shot with him. He kind of looked like Jason Love, though. Did you see the tall guy with the tattoos? And I was just like it was bizarre.
Are you saying?
Who's your favorite?
Are you saying all black people look the same? You racist bitch. Listen, not all black people look the same. You should remember the people you deal with because that's polite. Don't be a fucking meanie, okay? I'm talking shit. Whatever.
Favorite guy to shoot with ever, Rachel Starr?
That's really hard.
A lot of good scenes with Johnny. Johnny's got to be
yeah.
your guy.
Both Johnnies are really good. Johnny Castle and Johnny Sins.
I don't know these people.
Definitely
Johnny
the
Sins.
top.
I don't know that guy.
And would you just while we're on the
talented
subject,
man.
would you rank Johnny Sins way above Kieran Lee? We're all on the same page. Okay.
They're two totally different
just joking.
performers.
I'm just joking around.
It's hard to put those, compare them
Does he have
to
beef?
because they're just two totally different performers. Like their styles are just so
Yeah.
wildly
Oh, yeah.
different.
This is so funny.
On camera and off camera.
Yeah, I would say if I had to pick who I had the absolute most chemistry with for the majority of my career was Mike Stefano.
Oh yeah. He's hot.
Especially in the beginning of my career, I worked with him a lot and we had just, I don't know, something just clicked every time we worked together. It just hit,
Did
right?
you catch a bit of feels for Mike Stefano?
No, I've never caught feels for anybody in
Never?
the industry. No.
People are catching feels.
Interesting.
Yeah, I know it
Yeah.
definitely happens. There's a lot of like relationships and marriages and
Yeah.
all kinds of stuff in the industry. I just never did. But I think in the later part of my career, because Mike has gone in and out of retirement so many times. So there was actually he just recently came back. But God, he was.
I
gone
think
for
he's the one
years.
catching feels.
He's the one
Before I
catching
go into
feels.
that,
Highly-
I always wonder, do these porn stars end up getting with anybody? Like, seriously? She talked about how there's like marriages, there's people getting together, whatever, within the industry. I think that would make the most sense. But like I said in many of my previous videos, egos are involved, especially the male ego. When you bruise the male ego, it's almost like you can't bounce back from that. It's just a fucking nightmare to like, deal with. It sucks. I'm that guy. If my ego gets bruised, bro, I'll fucking never forgive you. I will hate you forever. And it is what it is, man. It's the eternal resentment towards you for bruising my fucking ego. Go fuck yourself. I'm exaggerating a little, but it's true. Anyway, so yeah, I always wondered that. Are these girls going to end up alone forever? Because they are not getting younger, and there will be a moment in time where it's like you can't really get with anyone else that isn't in the industry unless you get some fucking huge simp. But then you're not going to want anyone who's like, not as rich as you. Where are they for you? Will they take you seriously? Are they just going to think you're some piece of ass? Who knows, right? But those simps do exist. So like I do wish these women luck if you can manage to tolerate them and their insignificance for so long.
Lead out that, but and I would say towards the latest part of my career, chemistry wise, because also like even Johnny wasn't shooting for a long time. Johnny Sins didn't shoot for a while.
We miss him dearly.
It probably is Johnny
Yeah,
Sins.
it's Johnny. I know.
It probably is Johnny
Rachel,
Sins.
Chicks
if you
love
have
this guy.
questions about your career, ask me.
Just ask you.
Yes.
Okay, I got it.
I know more than
got
you.
it. So just going forward, if I'm on any other podcast, can I just put you on speakerphone so I can be like,
100%.
so
Yeah, fact check.
What, yeah.
Call a friend,
You'll just be my
50-50.
personal fact check.
You
of my
actually
whole
ruined
career.
sex for me because, you know, you're so good at the twerk riding thing.
Okay.
And then the first time I had sex, it was in a car. It was a girl on top. And she was just kind of like scooting her chair to like the lunch table. And I was like, this isn't what Rachel
That's kind
does.
of funny.
Like, where's the twerking? You ruined it for me.
Bless her heart.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh no.
I was like, what is this motion?
She was just trying to grind it out.
Yeah.
She wasn't worried about you. She was worried about herself.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Rachel Starr.
So, you know, you gave me a lot of pros in my life, but like that one con.
Aw.
Terrible virginity.
Well, I'm not apologizing for it. Definitely not apologizing.
Would you say
for
you
it.
invented that, the twerk ride?
Definitely not. But you know, it happened by mistake.
Oh, yeah?
It actually involved Mike Stefano.
Oh, God.
So I was on set.
I can see.
This is the interesting shit. It's so funny, man. It's like when they talk about icons and being iconic and how the porn world relates into that, right? You just expect like, oh yeah, people are fucking on camera, right? But no, there's a whole fucking world related around this shit where people actually take accountability for the shit that goes well for them. And it's just random. For example, they're talking about riding dick and twerking on dick. Iconic, you know? I have an iconic tattoo, red rose tattoo. It's like, those are just things. You're just doing things. But no, people actually remember you for these things. It's pretty wild. I never would think. I wonder what I would be iconic for. Talking shit, but then other people talk shit. So I don't even really think I'm iconic for that. I've done a lot of cool stuff, but not really documented. Wow. I'm fucking insignificant, aren't I? That's fucked.
Back in the day, there was they had a DVD company called Red Light District, and it was Juan Cuba was the director, and I was working with Mike Stefano. See, I do remember big details on some of them still.
For the ones you like.
Yeah.
That's right.
Those are your feelings for.
So I was really new. I think this was maybe my 4th or 5th scene ever. And I was a stripper before, and obviously twerking on stage is like a big thing. So
Damn, that'd be badass to see her
we had
strip.
started the scene. I'm already kind of fucking around with Mike, and
Wait, what does that mean? Already fucking around with Mike?
like his dick is already hard, so we're already kind of like, you
Fluffing.
know,
Off cam?
I call it a warm up. It's like
Wow.
a
Fluffing.
warm-up,
Wow.
you know, it's
Fluffing, like a fluffer.
warm-up. Like we're just trying to stay in the mood. I'm trying to keep him hard. I want to stay wet. Like, but here's the thing, like on
Is
set.
this making like kissing or is just touching?
No, we're just kind of like grinding it out. Like he's just staying inside of me, and we're keeping the motion going.
Staying inside of you.
Yeah.
Oh.
Because it was like the scene had started, right? But it's like it's the beginning of it. But here's what always happens on set.
It's
like,
weird talking about this
oh
shit.
my gosh, and it drives everybody crazy on set. A freaking plane will drive over, or somebody's dog starts barking,
Right.
and the microphones pick it up, and there's nothing you can do. Or kids have gotten out of school and like they're playing in the backyard, and you're like,
What?
Cock
You
blocks.
you cannot
What?
continue to record.
Whoa, hold on.
When children
Hold on. What? There's kids playing in the backyard while you're shooting a porn scene inside? What type of fucking world are we? Oh, it is LA. Satanic ass LA. That's fucking weird, dude. Keep kids away. Go somewhere else. Get an Airbnb. What the fuck? What the there's fucking kids in the backyard playing? What the fuck, man?
children are playing in the backyard, or if there's a loud dog going nuts, like you have to just wait. You can't go over there and be like, "Can you tell your kids to go inside?"
I'm very
Like, we're
amazed by them
filming porn
keeping their
here.
penis up
You know?
during those moments.
Well, that's why he's staying inside.
Yeah.
Yeah, fair.
To keep
Yeah.
it up.
So things like that happen. And then also something as simple as like, depending on how much natural light we're using, clouds going over the sun, like, right? So it's like, okay, we have to wait,
Continuity.
stop, or we have to adjust lights. Well, I don't know. If some girls stop, some girls don't. I guess it's just whatever your preference is. But to me, like the start and go,
That
like,
would be shit.
just because the camera's cut.
Sometimes
If
you
I
need it.
know that it's not going to be more than like 2 or 3 minutes, I'm not going to get off of his dick.
Yeah, fair.
Like I'm gonna keep the flow and the energy
I hope
there,
you're
so when they
building
say
overtime.
action,
Yeah.
I'm still in that same energy flow, right? Because don't you feel like it's a little bit uncomfortable if there's like a hard cut, and then
Yeah.
they're like, okay, we need you to get back in the exact same position.
I would be a terrible porn actor. I mean, your boy's a professional. I can do anything that is put in front of me. I swear to God, I can actually do. I have had so many jobs throughout my life to the point where I'm like, okay, anything that I'm doing, I'm going to do well or perfect to the best of my capability. So if I was doing this shit, this degenerate fucking wild shit, I would be, I don't know, I think I might be bad. But like they'd be like, cut. I'd be like, nope. and then, just keep it going, right? Be like, I said cut. And I'd be like, I said no. And then I would keep going. Come on, man. We got like a cloud coming over top. I'm like, fuck the cloud. You know what I'm saying? And she'd be like, no, seriously, like the director said stop. I'm like, bitch, I said no. I'm just kidding. But not really.
Oh, yeah.
And the exact same heightened amount of energy. It's just kind of a little bit awkward.
Might as well keep fucking.
Yeah, but if you just stay in it, and then it's just like, okay, camera's on, let's go, and you're already there.
It's a lot easier for the guy as well.
Yeah. So I don't know.
I'm with that. Yeah. Okay, who's your favorite female to shoot with all time ever?
Well, it was always Eva Angelina. Was always hands down my favorite girl, but she also retired a long time ago.
Where did they go?
Actually, she's getting back in. Speaking of somebody that she just started her OnlyFans.
Oh, good.
Just started it. Just got her Instagram account
So
today.
what, she
just got her
retired?
Twitter account today.
So what was she doing?
So she did a lot of things. She retired. She first went to cosmetology school. Then she got her real estate license. Then I think it was paramedic first, then EMT, then firefighter. So she's been a firefighter for a while now.
That's amazing.
And then
That's pretty wild.
Now she's decided, so she's still doing real estate. And I think that that's really where her passion is. Like, she's such an outgoing person, and she loves the hustle, but she misses it, And so she's coming back. So literally today, she had just started her Twitter, her Instagram.
Well, you got to get in there.
And her TikTok.
Do a little Gigi throwback.
Yeah. Well, she comes out to Dallas like every summer.
She lives in
and
Dallas.
parties with me at the lake house and stuff like that. So I'm sure we'll be doing content
So
together.
do you call in the Johnnies and you're like, I need to do a scene? Or are you just doing like solo, sometimes girl for OnlyFans?
Oh, for OnlyFans?
Yeah. Are you calling in the big guns?
Yeah, I mean, I definitely have content that I've done with Johnny Sins, Charles Dara, Kieran. Who else?
No one this trip?
J-Mac. No, not this trip. This was like really just kind of like a off the cuff, last minute. And I was coming here more for like marketing engagement of like, I have a team that's helping me with my socials and like
Great team.
They are like my family, that they're like, okay.
Shout out to Creators Inc.
Yeah, they are. They're like my family of, okay, we're gonna break this down and analyze every single aspect of this, and
It's pretty badass.
an entire team will not just build something like, these are the ABCs of what you should do. No, it's like, Rachel, we've studied your socials and your stuff, like all of your platforms that you're on, and this is curated just for you. This is what you need to do.
They're going to
idea.
teach a class on like hot girl money at Harvard.
It
'Cause they
takes
just
all
get
the
it.
complicated.
Yeah, literally.
It takes all the complicated work out of it, so I can just make content.
That's the vibe.
That's the thing is.
That's the shit I need, man. I need a fucking team. Anyone out there who likes TOSKinger, right? We're growing here on this fucking channel, okay? But I need my people. Now, I'm the creative head for everything. I fucking think of everything. But I need that shit, man, because I just like to create. I like to make that shit back there on the wall. You see that art? I like to make that kind of shit. Not only that, I love to make these videos, but I'm also editing. I'm also fucking, analyzing my statistics and all that shit, my analytics, right? It's boring ass shit, but everyone's got to do boring shit. So I'm growing. If you want to grow with me, hit your boy up. Anyway, back to this hoe.
It's like you get bogged down in the analytics and the social media and when to schedule what and when to
this
post.
girl, she posts so many clips. How many phones do you have?
4.
4 phones?
What?
Because while it's uploading, she needs to be working somewhere else.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's very similar to me. Like, I have my 27-inch desktop, and then I have my laptop, and then I have my iPad, and I have my phone, and it's like, you're just multitasking, or I used to be like that before Creators Inc., and then when I went with them, it was like, I can put all of that stuff away, and now it really is just about focusing on making the content, because
That's
I
cool.
don't have to figure out what time to post. They help with captions and what storyline, or like, if my brain is fried, I can call up anybody from there and be like, hey, my brain is frying, can you give me some ideas? Let's bounce some stuff, let's try something new. And they're just full of ideas and collaborations, right? Like, if it wasn't for them, I wouldn't be here today, right?
Wow,
They connected us.
True.
right?
Not your 650 DMs.
Right.
Yeah.
So they're very.
You gonna respond, by the way, ever? Or, like, now that we know each other?
I never.
I'm
I
like,
don't.
hey, great show.
So that's the thing with social media. Like I do not respond to DMs on social media at all.
So, okay, do you just ghost boys fully? You have a boyfriend? You married?
Single.
Okay, so what's going on with all that?
Well, there's nothing. I'm single. There's nothing going on.
I wonder if
But,
she's
like,
ever
how
really had
single?
somebody.
Situation.
Like, do you have like a little Dallas boy that like it's Sunday, we do HBO night?
No.
You know,
Really?
Maybe
I
he's
don't-
like a POV dick for a WEF.
That's funny. Actually, I call them fuck sticks, not POV
Oh, I
dicks.
like
but-
that.
Fuck sticks.
Yeah, I definitely
rhymes.
have fuck sticks that I work with, but that's about where that ends.
And are your fuck
Interesting.
sticks porn guys or normies?
There are some norms. It was actually, if I had to put it, I think it's like 50-50.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I'm amazed at how many fuck sticks there are, but you know their faces there, and I'm wondering like who am I jerking off to?
Yeah.
What?
It's people I know.
Yeah.
You can't be wondering that. You wonder who the dudes are? I never have ever thought of that. Ha! Okay, come on. Like, you're there for the chick, I hope. Like, you're not looking for dick. This guy's so funny, man. Ryan Pownnall. You Ottawa motherfuckers are weird, eh? I'm from a small town, okay? I'm from a small town, maybe you guys know out there. It's about like 20 minutes away from Hamilton, Ontario, okay? I'm from Canada. Us Canadians are fucking insane, okay? We're nuts. And I'm nuts. My friends are nuts. We're all insane in our own way. But this guy is like, he's, I don't know, Ottawa. Y'all Ottawa niggas are insane, bro. Y'all weirds. Y'all are weirdos.
But I don't, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it's for sure. It's 50-50. But yeah, I don't know. I think really being able to step back and get back into the actress part of it, and because that's what I love being in front of a camera. Like, I light up. It's like where I'm meant to be is in front of that camera.
So why don't you do get a Hollywood agent, become an actress?
It's easier to suck dick and
I'm not about
fuck.
that life. I want the quick in and out. I don't want to be on set for days on end
I feel
working
you.
on the same thing.
I feel
to
you.
me, that's monotonous. And that's the beauty also about the porn industry is it's so fast moving and quick, and it's on to the next and boom, 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 boom.
They make
there's
so
not
much
a
bread.
boring moment about it. Like everything that it embodies being the way that the sets are, the way the scripts are, the way the people are that you work with.
Yeah, the people.
It's so amazing. Like, people have so much grit in this industry. You have to, or you'll get left in the dust.
True that.
And so it's very, you see so many people come and go, but the people that have been in it for years, you learn so much from them. And people are rather open about collaborating and helping out, or being like, oh yeah, I tried this.
Really?
And this really worked. Or I started using this app, and this has cut down my time on this. And people really share. And
Hey, come on.
It is.
There's no way someone like Rachel Starr would collaborate with like someone brand new. Like, let's say I wanted to join this fucking shit, okay? If I didn't have family who, idolize me, or I idolize them, and, they weren't around, I might be more inclined to do some degenerate shit and not be judged for it by my close people. But it's just not in the cards for me anyway. Not like I have to sell myself on why I wouldn't do porn. It's just not in my wheelhouse. Let's say I were to join OnlyFans, right? Or like the porn industry, right? I hit up Rachel Starr and be like, hey, I heard that you're really good at, giving new creators some advice, or you want to collaborate, stuff like that. Do you want to collaborate with me? Should we do a video? She would be like, listen, you fucking creature, fuck off. I don't know you. You just joined the industry. Go deal with some bitches that are just joining the industry. There's no way she would deal with me. No shot. I challenge you, Rachel Starr. Not like I'm going to start, but I challenge you. Hit me up, okay? We're going to do a scene together, okay? I might get into the industry if you say yes. This is your chance. One last chance, bitch.
Is a family. It really is.
It's lovely. It's lovely. And I didn't know that, but now I work on the sets.
Oh, what
Yeah.
are you doing on the sets? Are you a fuck stick?
No, I'm not.
He wishes.
Oh, damn. I was going to say, well, hey, how
fuck.
about we book something? You know what I'm saying?
Oh my God! Can make
Him to
up
be
for
a
my
fuck
virginity.
stick?
I'm gonna send her the video. This is what it was supposed to be. Scoot, lady.
Yeah.
But being on the sets, now I see it.
What
and
does he
I
do
get
on the
it now.
sets?
It's so fucking chill. I thought it was.
So what sets are you on? Are you on a browser set?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck yeah. The best ones.
The best
right?
ones.
Yeah.
The best ones.
And, well, and gosh, and so really, I don't even know what we should say because it really isn't just Brazzers anymore. They have grown so big. It's Reality Kings, it's Digital Playground, it's Twisties.
Was it just Brazzers when you were?
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, it was because Brazzers was always a part of Pornhub. The mothership, and then she has all of these, like, it's like a brothel. I'm just kidding. No, it's like it's a mothership, and then there's like all of these companies that, you know, they again do their research, right? And they see somebody has got a niche or something, they've branded themselves right, and they go in there and say, hey, this works. Like, we want this to be a part of us now. And it's just getting bigger and bigger.
That's crazy.
So best company to shoot for ever.
That's what I'm saying is like it's but it's all they're all the same now. It's like Reality Kings didn't used to be a part of it, but now it is.
Right.
So it's hard to just now pin it down and say it's Brazzers, it's Brazzers, it's Brazzers. It's really all of them because it's many of the same
I'll tell
directors
you
are
one,
crossing over.
There's one I like. Okay, I don't know who owns it or shoots it, but I'm a property sex guy.
What is that?
What is property sex?
I've seen a good scene.
Property
with Angela
sex?
White.
Have you not done it?
No.
It's where it's girls that are like fake real estate agents trying to sell a mansion, and the guy's like, "Oh, I don't know if I want to
Oh,
pay."
as just the script. Oh, okay.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
I
He's
thought
like,
you
I
were
don't
talking
know if I
about
want
like
to
an
pay.
actual thing. I'm like, what?
This is so confusing.
Like, how are they not losing their license?
He goes, I cannot pay that. What you going to do to convince me? You know?
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
was a big face.
Cringe.
Yeah.
Cringe.
That's hot.
You know what I did?
I've
I
seen
threw it
that.
back
Cringe as
last
fuck.
night. I hid my VR for myself,
What?
but I
heavens.
I buried it. I dug it up, and I just took.
You're like, we're doing this.
There's no way this guy has a VR for porn. There's no way. I thought those people didn't exist. This guy's a whole next level of freak. That's fucking nuts. Dude, the weirdest shit. It's like you. What are you doing? You put it on and then you sit in a chair and then you watch some chick fuck with you and you just jerk off at the same time? That's super creepy. I don't know.
I like that you're having to hide things from yourself to stop. That means we're doing the right things.
Rachel Starr, when I first got VR, it ruined my life.
Do you really like
Dude, this
VR
guy
that
probably
much?
jerks off so much.
I love it.
Really? So that's interesting to me because I feel like that became very popular and everybody was attacking it from all angles in the
now
industry for a little while. And then it's not like it's gone, but it did kind of slip. And,
Yeah, I'm the only guy
and I don't
still
really
talking
know
about it.
Why? You know? I mean, like,
'Cause
look
it's
at
dumb and
what is
gay?
the Apple Vision? Is it Apple? The thing
Yeah,
that
that
Apple just
stupid
came out with,
goggles. But
But
right?
no porn. There's no porn on it.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Oh,
that's a
well,
big thing today. They're like, I paid $3,500 and I'm still a virgin.
No.
Is that really a thing? So they've blocked it.
Yeah. Very interesting move by you. Legendary. That you went your whole career no anal. And then few years ago, you finally did your first anal.
No, actually not.
Fucking knew it.
So
He just
I waited
put his arm-
5 years.
She might as well not be there, his co-host, because he just threw his fucking hand in front of her face like this. That is so rude. Don't fucking do that. She doesn't even exist. It might as well. She's like a ghost. That is the funniest shit I've ever seen. Wow.
Or so to do my first anal. And then I didn't do it for like 10 years after that.
Okay.
So I did one or no. I think I did. Yeah. So I did. No. Hold on. Let me get my timeline right. That's not right.
You deleted
I
the
thought
files.
you were meant to know.
Yeah. The files are deleted. Let me
She's
bring
a
back
shit
the
co-host.
Restore files.
I can't really
Whoa, she sounded
remember
like a
any
computer
early
there.
anal scenes by Rachel Starr, to be honest.
Yeah, so there was a vignette that I did with Elegant Angel called Rachel Starr's Badass.
Okay.
That was my very first anal.
That's not on Pornhub, is it?
Who knows? I'm sure at some.
I'll let you know tonight.
At some, I'm sure there's at least trailers on there or clips of some sort. So I did that. There was a couple that I did with Jules Jordan. And then I went this extremely long time without doing anal. And I really
don't even
thought that I
wanna
was
talk
never
about
gonna do
this.
it
This is
again.
weird.
Why?
It's really rough on the body. It's very, very rough on the body.
Because she's never done it.
Yeah, it's not
Like ever, right?
because you have to understand, like, anal sex on a set is not the anal sex you're doing at home.
Liam, is that true?
And you have to prepare like crazy, right? Is the preparation must be
The
quite
preparation, it doesn't have to be crazy.
Yeah.
Phoenix Murray is like hands down the best person to talk to and be coached through that. Every single one I did, she coached me through it before. So
Weird.
like really, if you start a few days prior, like with with the hydration
So
and
much-
what
that's
foods
so
that
much
you're putting in
work.
your
So
body.
much. Is it worth it?
Then the day of, it's so simple. I mean, it's nothing if you'll just, adjust your diet
This
for a
is
few
gross.
days.
I don't like talking about this shit.
Because didn't you have a moment it was a live you were doing, and I don't think one girl was prepped.
And there was something.
No,
something
bro.
Oh, that was a
messy.
Brazzers live.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that
No
was
way.
awful.
No way.
What happened?
And Kieran was such a dick. I can't believe he
Really?
did
It
it.
was a dick. What happened?
Karen Lee?
Oh my God.
way.
So, heavens to Betsy.
Say
So
it.
he,
Heavens
Good
to
research,
Betsy.
Liam.
she had ate that day, and so
Do you know what she
it
ate?
was a burrito.
No way. What a dumb bitch.
burrito.
What an
And
idiot.
it was a little messy, and he, really like what guys have to put up with on set is just
fuck.
there's I don't know how they do
They're
it.
lucky to be there,
I
Rachel
do not
Starr.
know
How
they
dare
do
you?
it. But he was a little piffed about it, like as he should be, where it's like, what the fuck are you doing?
Oh, because she
Yeah.
was just
You
chawing
know-
down?
Yes,
Yeah.
right before.
Oh, yeah, that's weird.
And so it was really disrespectful because you're not thinking about anybody else.
Yeah,
on set.
that's
This is a
fucking-
live.
that's
Like this
fucked
is a
up.
group sex. Like there's numerous people involved.
No
We're
way.
all kind of like
Selfish.
going back and forth,
Not a
right?
team
like
player.
just from a sanitation point, like seriously, what are you
Ew.
thinking? Anyway, so I can't believe he did this, but it's so funny. So it was right at the end of the scene.
I hope he threw
and
the
he's
burrito at her
fucking
face.
And then we typically all like for the pop shot, like we all like get down to our knees and we like little birds with our mouths open, right? And he had messiness on his
So you were
dick,
like,
and
oh.
he slapped it on her
Yeah.
forehead.
Oh!
He told the story.
Oh, yeah, I heard about
Wow,
this.
you were there?
Yes.
So true story.
Yes.
Wow.
Oh,
Because it
fuck.
was like, it wasn't even just her forehead too. Like it was like on the side
And
of
he
her
had some
cheek.
British
Oh.
line that he said with it too,
I don't
right?
remember what the line was. I was in such shock that he had done what he had done and it was live. But like it was like on her forehead and like on her cheek too.
Ew,
and she
dude.
had no idea. But it was kind of
Did
like
that get,
his.
like-
it was like a bit of his payback. Like, hey, you're going to be disrespectful of everybody else on set.
You wanted Chipotle?
Did
Here
they
you
get
Fair game, idiot. That bitch is an idiot. I'm gonna eat a burrito before an anal sex scene. What a dumb idiot bitch. I'd be fucking pissed too. That's pretty insane though. He slapped the shit on her face. This is just a world I just don't need to be around. That's fucking gross, bro. I kind of want to know who the chick was. That's fucking nasty. Avoid every woman like that, like they're the plague. All right, they might as well be the plague. You never know what you're gonna get from that shit.
made into
Yeah.
memes? Like any like clips of it
No,
on her
there
face?
wasn't like that was so long ago. That was like way before memes were a
Yeah.
thing.
Thank God for this person's life.
Yeah, thank God for her.
God, that would have been viral.
But I was there. I witnessed that. That was a whole thing.
You know, Kieran bothers me because he doesn't have any business needing to be funny, and he's funny.
What do you mean
And
he
it
doesn't
bothers
have
me.
business being funny?
Because he's got it all. He's got the perfect penis, and he lives a very good, successful, happy life. Mm-hmm. He doesn't need to be funny.
Are you being jelly?
Yes,
Doesn't like when
absolutely.
people are funnier than him.
Yeah, if you have usually the big dickers are the quiet guys. They're usually broke too.
Yeah.
Because they don't have to do anything. They can mooch off you. They're probably one of your stunt dicks.
Yeah.
I think you're hanging out with the wrong men.
Nah.
The big dickers are usually.
I think you're hanging out with the wrong people.
know?
I have a different experience. Yeah,
You found yourself a Kieran?
I think the men that, in my experience, that have big dicks, like they have a certain confidence, a certain suave, and it's something that they don't utilize a lot of their time focusing so much energy on something that they wish they had, I guess. And
Interesting.
so it's just like they have it.
They're
they
so
have
not
that.
insecure,
So
they're
now
confident.
my experience is they're more confident.
But Rachel Starr, as such a humanitarian and nice person, and you care about the world and society and animals, and Global
Wow,
warming,
you
probably.
did do your research on the animals, didn't you?
Global warming.
I do. I'm very.
You're probably not much of a size queen.
I am not at all.
I figured. As such.
Actually, I'm very opposite. So something that a lot of people don't know in the industry, well, they know it in the industry, of course, but outside of the industry is there are certain people that if their dicks are so big, I will charge extra.
Oh, wow.
I like that. It's an anti-dick campaign.
Because the reason why is it's like you're going to make me lose work. Like I'm going to do the
that
scene
makes
with
sense.
you, but I can't do a scene tomorrow now.
So where's the line drawn?
So I like to work in threes of 3 days in a row, and then I already need a break. And
Okay.
that's not even being with somebody that has a massive dick, right? Like everybody in the industry has an oversized dick, but I'm talking like massive for the
Okay.
porn industry.
Like, is Kieran oversized?
He's linked. So for me, it's girth that fucks me up.
Okay.
Like that's what puts me out of work. So I can do length, but girth, you're putting me out of work.
Okay, let's talk about length for a second.
All right, no, let's not talk about length, okay? Guys, we've been recording for almost an hour now. I think we're good. I don't really need to see them talk anymore. His co-host is shit. She barely opens her mouth, and when she does, it sounds like this, mate. Ryan Pownnall, you're a great dude, all right? You have a great podcast. Congratulations. You're fucking insane, but like good for you, you know, and you're kind of a degenerate psychopath. And Rachel Starr, you are part of my childhood or my youth growing up, all right? I appreciate you in a way, but I also kind of like am, you know, just whatever. I thanks. This was a decent video, man. I was actually very pleased to react to this. This was a good time. So guys, I appreciate you for coming back to this video, to the channel, I should say. If you are new to the channel, make sure you like and subscribe. All right, there's like a hefty sum of you that are not subscribed, and I wonder why. Just fucking subscribe already. All right, it's free. Click the fucking button, and we'll see you tomorrow. TOSKinger out.